Hi, today I'm going to show you how to build a table for a squirrel-proof chicken feeder. This first video shows you the various parts that are needed to build the table. First of all, we've got some plywood here, 1/4-inch plywood that I cut 9 inches by 9 inches. Then we got some more plywood strips here that I cut 1 inch wide, and they're 3/16 of an inch longer than the two pieces that I'll use for the table. Two pieces of 2x4, 8 inches long, 2 spikes, 12 inches long, 4 screws that are 2.5 inches long, 4 other screws at 1.25 inches long, 4 electrician staples, and some nails that are 5/8 inch long. Okay, there you have it. Those are the parts that are needed to build the table for a squirrel-proof chicken feeder. Stay tuned for the next video where we will start the assembly. Hi, this is the second video showing you how to build a table for a squirrel-proof chicken feeder. In the first video I showed you the various parts that were necessary to build the table. In this video we'll start the assembly process. You can see what I did here. I took these two pieces of 1/4-inch plywood that were 9 by 9, glued them together with some Gorilla Wood glue, and then clamped the corners until the glue dried. Took a 1/16 inch drill bit and drilled 3 holes into one of these edge strips, just one on each end and one in the center. Took one of the 5/8 inch nails and put it in one of the holes. Okay, there's the first assembly video for the table for the squirrel-proof chicken feeder. Stay tuned for the next assembly video. Hi, this is the third video showing you how to make a table for a squirrel-proof chicken feeder. First video I showed you the various parts that was needed. The second video we started the assembly process. Here in this third video we're going to continue with the assembly, showing you what I have done here. Took the clamps off of the table, as you can see. Finished drilling pilot holes in the edges and attaching the 5/8 inch linoleum nails into the edging. And I noticed on the corners I also drilled a pilot hole and put a nail through to the other edge. Of course, when I put the edges onto the table, I glued them on, and then when I was finished gluing and nailing them onto the table, I added some extra glue all the way around in the joints. And I did the same on the back. Put some extra glue in the joints between the table and the edges. Then I took the spikes, put them up about halfway up on the 2x4, one of the 2x4s, nailed the spikes to the 2x4 with the electrician's staples so that they'll stay in place. Then I took the other 2x4, placed it over the spikes, took a 1/8 inch drill bit and drilled pilot holes, there's a drill bit, through the 2x4, and I lined up the 2x4 to make sure when I drilled the pilot holes I wouldn't be hitting the spikes. So there you have it on the third video. We've got one more assembly video before we go to the installation and the application. Hi, this is the fourth video showing you how to make a table for a squirrel-proof chicken feeder. You can see what I've done is that I completed screwing the 2.5 inch screws through the top 2x4 into the bottom 2x4 with the spikes in between, of course. Then what I did is I centered the 2x4 on the bottom side of the table, traced around 2x4 with a pencil, and then took a 1/8 inch drill bit and drilled 4 holes through the bottom of the table up through the top. Recentered the 2x4s in the same place that I had previously traced them, and screwed the 4 1/4 inch screws through the table down into the 2x4s. So there you have it. There is my table for a squirrel-proof chicken feeder. And the next video that you'll see will be the installation and showing you how it works. Hi, this is the final video showing you how to build a table for a squirrel-proof chicken feeder. You can see I'm out here at the chicken yard. Brought the table out here and centered it underneath the feeder. Pounded it down into the ground until the 2x4s were touching the ground. I think the spikes are probably about 8 inches down into the ground. I wanted to show you where you could go so that you could build a squirrel-proof chicken feeder. This is the address that I went to. I went to this address, gave me all the information I needed to be able to build a squirrel-proof chicken feeder, which has been very helpful to me. Ever since I've used this feeder, I've had no trouble with squirrels whatsoever. And I built this table just to keep the feed up off of the ground, to keep it from getting mixed in with the chicken droppings, which I believe is going to help keep my chickens healthier and happier. Now if you'll notice, underneath the feeder here, there's a little device, and all the chickens have to do is to hit that device for the feed to come down onto the table so that they can eat their feed. And you've been hearing the chickens in the background here for a few minutes, so I'm going to let them out and they can show you how they can eat feed off of their new table. See, all I have to do is hit that device for the feed to come out. Well, thank you for watching, and I hope this has been a help to you.